A big reason why Denver is one of the fastest growing U.S. cities is the successful rebirth of Lowry Air Force Base. Our own Dr. Colorado, who has co-authored a book on Lowry with Chuck Woodward, is here to talk about one of his favorite neighborhoods. Good to see you, Dr. Colorado.
Great to be here, Denise.
So who is Denver's Lowry neighborhood named for?
Francis B. Lowry, who was from Denver and one of the first airmen shot down in World War I. This is his statue out at Fairmount Cemetery.
Oh, interesting. Look at that. And is it true that the Lowry neighborhood started out as one of Denver's largest tuberculosis hospitals?
That is true. And Senator Lawrence Phipps, a multimillionaire U.S. senator, built this in honor of his mother who died of tuberculosis.
That is huge.
That's looking along Quebec Street there.
When did the sanatorium become Lowry Army Air Force Base?
Back in 1937, the city of Denver bought it and arranged for it to become an Air Force base, about the time they were finding cures for tuberculosis.
So how much was the sanatorium was actually used for the Air Force Base then?
I think at first a lot of it, but today there's only one building left. This was the old headquarters for the sanatorium and also for the Lowry Army Air Base.
We're just touching on a little bit here. If you want to find out more about Dr. Colorado and all of the books that he's written, there's a website at the bottom of the screen, dr-colorado.com. What happened to the two giant hangars at Lowry?
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
People wonder what in the world you use them for. Now one of them is that wonderful museum, Wings Over the Rockies.
Yes.
Hangar number 1. Hangar number 2 is storage. And there's now a beer garden and all kinds of restaurants and everything filled in around those hangars.
We have some amazing history here in Denver, truly. What were men and women trained for at Lowry?
I think aerial photography was their biggest deal there. And here's a class, I think 1942 it is, learning aviation terminology. Also how to fly in high weather, how to deal with the Rocky Mountains.
Oh, wow. Great picture there. That's amazing. What was the most unusual recycling of the old Air Force Base to a new residential neighborhood?
Well, I think that, Denise, would have to be the steam plant loss. People thought this old steam plant was, how would you ever use that? And the Jim Hartman, the architect, kept those smokestacks. See them on the top of the building?
Yes.
It's public art.
Isn't that amazing? And it really is beautiful. You never thought anyone would live there, right?
Right. But you have those great big windows.
Yeah.
Wonderful views.
Where is that located at?
At Lowry.
Okay. Okay. And is it true that President Dwight Eisenhower actually spent time at Lowry?
It is. And here he is at chapel number 1, he and his wife. And if you look closely, you'll see he's with his spiritual advisor there.
Dr. Colorado, is that you? How did you get in there?
You didn't know I was that old, did you?
No, I didn't. Who photoshopped that?
You can cut it's a little cutout where you can stick your head in. So you could go there and be with the president too.
Oh, that's cute. I'm going to do that. I didn't know. So where can viewers, I gave the website at the bottom of the screen. Is that the best place for our viewers?
Yeah, dr-colorado.com.
Okay. And one thing, if you didn't know, if you're new to the show, Dr. Colorado has been on the show since the very beginning, almost 14 years. We're looking at his website right now, which just got revamped. But you have authored or co-authored over 50 books?
53.
53 books. What was your very first one? Do you remember?
Richtofen's Montclair, 1976, of the historic district, the neighborhood I live in.
Oh, interesting. And do you have a book that just came out about Lowry?
No, this has been out about 10 years. And I should add, a lot of those books are done with co-authors like Chuck Woodward, a great Lowry historian and former student.
Interesting. Do you have any favorite Lowry memories that you want to share? Hate to put you on the spot really quick, but...
I think that the conversion to the museum and seeing that B-52 bomber out, they now have a rocket out in front of that old hangar that's now the Wings Over the Rockies.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, thank you for giving us a sneak peek on the show. Yeah, you got to pick up one of his books. You can learn more about Dr. Colorado and to check out his upcoming events and books, visit his website, dr-colorado.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.